Hey everybody, I'm Griffin here, and welcome back to Steredenn. I just enjoy this game. I feel like it's about time to rotate to something new. But I still like, I don't know, we haven't beaten it yet. And this game feels like it's within the realm of beatable. Like, obviously people have beaten it. And I'm getting better. I've got patterns to learn and things like that, but like, I'm getting better. It's just a matter of time, right? But the question is, how much time is that time? It's one of those things where it's like, I should just be streaming this and playing this and taking the highlight reel. I didn't see which one this was. Oh, it's a demug spot. Okay. It's weird that that's pink when I shoot bullets, but demux, which I know is a bullet weapon. Oh, that was a sneeze, but I managed to avoid damage even though I had to close my eyes. Yeah, like that like purplish pink coloration when it gets hit means that he's weak to this weapon type, but it was showing orange. Yeah, see, it's showing orange to the bot, which means that it is resistant to the damage. I see reds and blues. I'm probably gonna be okay. Next gen. Okay, reinforcements. No shield breaker. I'm gonna take the shield breaker only because I don't have an energy weapon yet. I want an energy weapon, but I don't have one, so I kind of need to, you know, hold up a little bit. Getting more cargo drops also feels like a good idea. Like, it feels like a good idea. I don't know if it's a good idea, though. Like, I really don't know if it's a good idea. Oh, wow. I just did not notice that I was getting shot at. There's so many bullets on screen. Okay, I'm taking tons of damage. I'm really lucky that this is an early... I probably shouldn't have taken Supergun over Blaster. It's better for clearing waves of stuff, but it's not as good at bosses. And I don't know if bosses are really the problem right now. I mean, the Supergun does let me focus on dodging. Ow, that really hit me. And that right there is why I don't like bots. You just have to put them so far out in the middle of nowhere so they don't get hit. Oh boy. And then some attacks like these just hit everywhere on the screen and force you to dodge. I can move at full speed while firing this weapon, though, which I need to remember. So, like, maybe it's actually really good. Because, well, yes, some of it doesn't deal as much damage, I'm dealing constant damage, and I can focus on dodging. It's a tough choice, though. I'm taking the Guardian Angel, even though I don't think it's actually very good, because it's better than everything else that I just saw. Also, what the hell? That's a giant bubble around me. I'm gonna try and take advantage of this bot, but oh, come on. I don't think rockets are very good. They are a heavy weapon, though. They really seem to fire kind of randomly, above or below. I've got Shield Breaker. Ow. Alright, focus on dodging, focus on dodging, focus on dodging. I really don't think the weapons I've got this run have been particularly strong. We just have to make it work. Built to last. Not that much longer, though. Okay, I do move slower when firing rockets. Oh, really? That hit me. So I think we still want to center the super gun. We still want to be close. And hit more bullets. Ow. I don't want this Guardian Angel to pay off because I want to be able to correctly hold that it's a bad weapon. Okay, you're weak to these though. It's weak to rockets. And resistant to bullet weapons. As much as I love these little bullets in that their attack pattern is really good, the Guardian Angel's triggering if I get hit again. So now it's about my pride here. Oh, did it already trigger? It already triggered. Alright, well, we had bad weapons and bad upgrades, so I'm willing to take this again. And see if we can get better stuff. That wasn't a long run either. Less than 5 minutes. Oh god. I think the Helixer is really good for what it's worth. I think it's decent on bosses, and it's pretty good on clearing stuff out here too. Like we can really spread the bullets pretty easily. I mean, look at how much we are annihilating stuff. I think it's better than the normal blaster, which means that when I find another item, the blaster is what's going. Okay, I'm almost dead. What the hell? Am I gonna die to the first boss? I almost died to the first boss. Jesus Christ. See, 3 reds and a blue. Ew. Okay, this has proven to be really good, actually. I should have taken energy weapons perfected, perhaps, in the hope that I get one. But the chain reactions do make some of the levels, like some of the level stuff, a lot easier. And I mean a lot easier. Like, look at all that just chain. And I think that one of the things that... Oh boy, I missed these guys behind me. One of the things that I find to be very interesting about this game... Oh no. I missed it. I missed it. That's really bad. One of the things that I think is really interesting about this game that is not true of all games that are similar to it is that the levels get harder. Like, significantly harder. And that might be just because I'm not as familiar with the game. I mean, I've played it a lot at this point, but it might be because I'm bad. But when the levels are actually getting more difficult, and I'm taking some of that damage on the level itself... Oh, I'm done. Like, that leads to a very interesting situation where you end up going into the boss fight not at full health. And some of these boss fights would be significantly easier if you were full health, because, you know, that's how health works. But all of that kind of... It messes with stuff when you can't go into a boss fight full health. In this game, I think, especially with the fact that learning some of the patterns are definitely avoidable, or a lot more avoidable than others. I'm actually really bad at this pattern. Like, actively bad at this pattern. Which is why I was trying to avoid it, and that kind of backfired on me. Yeah, some of the patterns are definitely harder for my brain than others, and being able to avoid those is really nice. I'm taking the shield breaker. I haven't yet committed to a weapon type. I'm really sad that I missed that cargo ship. I wanted to kill the things that were actually attacking, and the cargo ship got too far across the screen. So we need to grab the cargo ship so I can get a second weapon here. Hopefully one of a different type. That way I will be able to kind of start going into specific type of weapon upgrades. Ooh. I'm amazed I avoided that. Oh, there are two guys behind me. That was close, actually. I have this lag cannon. I don't know what it does. It feels like it wasn't doing anything. It feels like it was something that's like should have been like a delayed sort of thing, but just wasn't for whatever reason. I appreciate that the Demux bot is so on point here. Ow. Honestly, Demux bot feels decent. Ow. Like, of the bots that I've had, it feels like not one of the worst ones. Ow. I'm still not a terrible fan of it. Alright. I don't know, the game, next gen energy weapons, sure. We have to get an energy weapon first, but it's better than the other stuff, and I like energy weapons more often than not, so it seems reasonable that I would in fact take one at some point. Sometimes I really don't understand why the helixer goes wide and short, and I have to wonder if it's actually random, because I'm not convinced one way or the other. Hello. I'm a little sad that I'm not getting like bullet upgrade items, but part of it also feels like what can I do about it? The answer is nothing. So I would have taken a bullet upgrade by now. Okay, that feels good against bosses. The question is whether it's good against levels. Okay, I gotta stop doing that. I gotta stop doing that thing where I walk into lasers, because I'm walking into lasers in a lot. By walking, of course, I mean flying, but... See, here, this bot just feels like a bigger gun, right? Like, it just feels like a very slow missile instead of anything else. Which to me is, that's not a bot weapon. Honestly, I think that should be counted as a melee weapon. Obviously, we have a melee weapon already, But like, I think that this bot is just gonna absolutely destroy bosses. Damn it, missed. I might not survive this one. I'm trying really hard, but... Oh Jesus, that one almost hit me. He is focused on the dodging, while staying in firing range. I don't know how much damage that drill did to this boss. I want to hope it was a lot. I don't know. I'm banking on a weapon type I don't have and hoping that the drop rate saves me. Energy weapons are really good. I know exactly which energy weapon I want. I just don't think I'm gonna get it. Oh god, why am I slowed? I don't know, against big targets it seems incredibly useful. Ooh, I feel like I barely eked through that. Problem is they can get destroyed on their way in. That is like the biggest problem with that bot. Which is why I feel like it didn't do as much damage as I wish it did. Did not want or need that. Oh, I hit a mine, that's why I was slowed. Hi, Doctor. I know you're not going to help me. I know the Doctor is a pacifist, but there are ways, man, there are ways. Finally killed that thing. I think it just straight fluctuates, like... Okay, see, they're incredibly useful. But not all the time. I'm 100% not killing everything here, Jesus. I do not have the damage output here that is required to kill everything on that screen. I think the best I can really hope for here is to get to the final battle. Full health, which I did. I've got shield breaker, but I don't know if it's enough. The explosions, the chain reactions are going to help a lot, actually. Because this guy has a whole bunch of little robots. And blowing them up, like, being able to take care of them faster than average, and in groups like that, is going to keep the expected DPS required to defeat this boss at lower than it actually is. Because there's an expected amount of DPS you need. So with the rate that he's spawning stuff, if your DPS isn't high enough, I have no idea how that missed me. If your DPS isn't high enough, you can't win. You just can't win. Because you can't get through all the stuff. But we're getting through the stuff faster than average because some of it's... We're doing extra DPS to all the little things. We are specialized against the little things. Which is really helping us out here. Oh, I did get hit there. Wow. Wow, we actually managed to do that with relative ease. I don't think the driller bot really helped us there. Please be a bullet upgrade. No. God damn. Okay, we're just taking the damage boost. Damage boost, I think, is probably the best thing we can pick up at this point. That isn't weapon specific. I want an energy weapon that's going to be really good, but I have no guarantees that I'm going to see that. Oh, look at that. That's so beautiful. You know what? The Bay Gun is actually pretty good. It does take some time to fire. But honestly, it's really good against big targets. Oh god, is the boomerang better though? Boomerang might be better. The boomerang is probably better just because we have all the energy upgrades. The Bay Gun, honestly, not particularly impressive. Ouch, that was my face. I would rather have the one energy weapon that's the same as the one bullet weapon. Yeah, that was pretty entertaining actually. I just have to focus on dodging at this point. Holy frack. Okay, didn't know it was gonna fire a laser like that. Jesus. Alright, I think we're doomed just from the level. I think we can get through this level, but I think we're gonna get torn apart by the boss. I'm gonna have to have a perfect boss fight. Not that that's impossible. I think all of these bosses can hypothetically be killed without ever taking a hit. But you have to know their patterns real well. And I do not. I think I've only seen this boss a handful of times, so... That boomerang does work. Bigger than you. Most of these have been bigger than me. Yeah, okay, we've seen this a couple times. Oh god, that was not... I thought I was dead there. And I wasn't, but... We're talking some real bad chances here. If I get to the next phase of the fight, I'll be pretty happy. Nope. Nope. Just absolutely annihilated right there. Ouch. Bots can take a bullet for you. That's true. That is actually one of the strengths of the drill bot, is that I could fire it and it would immediately tank something that was about to hit me in the face. But I think that's it for this episode. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I will see you next time. But until then, keep your gears turning.